Hey everyone, so I'm going to take another detour from everything I said I was going to do because I found out that 7-Eleven has their own line of makeup. I found out on YouTube, and this woman says she got one of everything. Um, she said it only cost her about $55. So I got excited because we only have like 2 7-Elevens in Houston, maybe 3. And there's one in Alvin near my kids' doctors, and they had it. And it was pretty well stocked, but it did not cost me $55. It cost me more like $80 to get the whole set. So basically, I picked, and I didn't pick out like one of everything, because there were things there I would not use. Like they had nail buffers and nail polish remover, they had lash curlers, they had a set of brushes, but because I knew it was cheap, I only got 3 of the 5 or 3 of the 6 that I knew I was going to use. The other ones I knew I wouldn't really use. So in buying one of all the stuff that I know I would use, which was almost everything on there, it's a very small side panel display. It still came up to about $80. Just to let you know. And she said she bought one of everything. They started selling this like 2 years ago, so they probably raised the prices on everything. So the first thing I wanted to tell you is that I put on a foundation, and it's a BB cream, and it's called Simply Me Beauty, and it's pretty simple. It's just got like 3 eyeshadow, 3 concealers, 3 foundations. It has 2 eyebrow. It has 1 mascara, 1 liner. It's got like a lip pencil, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. I mean, it was pretty simple, and it was like 3 from each, like light, medium, dark. Of course, I picked out medium, which is too dark for me. I did put a frosty base, like a highlighter on. I don't like liquid highlighters, so I use it as a base. But if it was a full coverage foundation, you wouldn't see the shimmer. It would just brighten it a little bit. And winter just finished, so we're in summer weather already. And this medium is actually too dark for me. That's what I'm using now. So hopefully when I do the powder and everything, it'll, be better. So they had like dark and light. I obviously picked the dark. Didn't feel like doing color in my hair today. And I picked the foundation brush because I've gone through a few already. So I'm always looking to pick up foundation brush. And yes, it's really cheap, but it does the job. I mean, I don't remember how much everything is between $3 and $5. I guess before 2 years ago it was cheaper. I don't need this. I don't need any more makeup. I don't know why this excited me. Probably because I haven't seen a 7-Eleven in so long, and I really, really wanted to try it. I was thinking about like the Dollar Tree, like for $50 you can get every single thing on that display. This, like I said, the lady said she spent like $55 and she got everything. But I didn't pick every single thing. I left behind maybe 10 items on that display, and of course only one of what you're going to use. So it did cost me $80. So just want to let you, I know it's stupid and it is cheap, but I just got excited and I really wanted to try it. So they had light, medium, dark of the foundation and the concealer, and then they had like a cool toned, which was like a smoky with blue, and then they had like a neutral tone, and then they had the aubergine. So these are like plum shades. Since I know I'm never going to use that purple on my skin, since my skin is red and not yellow, I used that as the base. So I already finished the green. So I bought the concealer brush, and that's what I used to put on that purple concealer. Because for my regular concealer, I'm gonna use their sponge. All right, so let's try this. They had one eyeshadow brush. I think they had blush, powder, the foundation, concealer, and one eyeshadow brush. I just got one. I'm gonna start with that pretty purple at the bottom. Not bad. A lot of fallout, but it picks up. All right. The only thing bad is that it's a little space for you to, pick up, but so you can't, got to be careful with the brush that you're not picking up the other color. Ooh, that's a lot of fallout. It just spilled all over me. Wow. The fallout is like, it is so pigmented that my pajamas are I don't have like aqua pajamas. They're now a plum color. All over the front of my shirt, which is, to me, is waste. Okay. Yeah, I'm not talking about powder, I'm talking about chunks come out. And to me, that's waste. But it is very pigmented as far as I can see, like a lot comes out. It's not like those, like Max. They charge you $40 for a foreshadow palette, and you can't lift any color. That's when I turn to Wet n Wild. I don't know if you can see that in the corner right there. I have chunks all over the place. So next I'm going to use that really, really dark color. Let's see how it is. That's definitely an eggplant color. It's not black. I thought it would come off black. Or maybe it's just mixing. I don't know, maybe. So that's pretty, okay, wait. I don't know if the fan is blowing it in my eyes, but it's irritating. Now, this supposedly is an eyeshadow blending brush. I'm going to use that for that lightest color on top. I might be wrong, but I think that's the only matte in the palette. I can barely see it though. I think I'm gonna mix it with that peachy color right there, like warm plummy colors, those two. I'm gonna mix it with that the one right beneath it. It looks kind of, let me see if I could, there you go, it looks like a peachy almost. Yeah, that definitely works, but that peach is like a little bit too dark, so you're probably better off using a highlighter pencil like I have from Anastasia, and using it with the light color, because that color is a little bit too dark. I went back in with the lighter color to lighten that up. So it also comes with a liner, a liquid pen liner, which they usually dry out pretty fast, these kind, but let's just, not bad, not bad. I didn't mean to do that wing. I hate wings, especially for hooded eyes. Also comes with a mascara. You know what? I shouldn't have did that till after I put on the lashes. It always makes it really, really hard to put the lashes on. It is black, and I do like the brush, but the coverage is, at least with just one coat, it gets all the lashes, but it doesn't really look like I have any mascara on. That was just one coat, and I'm going to come back to continue, but first I want to do the lashes. Comes with, they had dramatic and more natural, and the natural ones, I mean, were super natural and with this more darker, I wanted the more dramatic lashes. So I'll be back to continue to show you what I got. Okay, so the eyelashes, I picked these because they were more dramatic than the natural looking ones. But let me see. I'm not good at putting on lashes. This one got stuck up here. This one looks like it's, I don't even know. But what I did was I did go over the highlighter because it I didn't like that darker color, so I just put my Anastasia highlighting brow pencil, and then I put the white over it, and then I took the purple concealer and I put it on the inner corners, and then I put that color that was underneath, and then that middle color I put under my eyes. It's a frosty, like a burgundy-ish color. The lashes were not that hard to put on, but the glue was dried out already. So I had to use my duo. The concealer is not very thick. It is lighter than the foundation. Before pictures, I may go over this with a lighter color on, you know, because this is like too dark. I look like I have dark circles under my eyes. And I think the glue got in my eyes because I keep feeling something googly. Alright, so we're going to move on. So they had, again, a warm and a cool blush. And I decided, the cool blush still has a warm color in it. This was rose and the other one was coral. But basically, they the coral one looked like this, but then a darker coral, and this is a pink. This is called rose, and that's what I wanted. Again, the fallout is chunky. I don't know if this will look better in the summer. Usually I can get away with medium beige colors. This is a little bit too dark for me. Probably in the summer it'd be perfect, but for now that winter is just over, I'm still very, very light skinned. And they only had one highlighter and one bronzer, which, as I've mentioned before, I use bronzer as a contour. I think I'll just try the lighter one. Looks like it's kind of goldish. Let's try that. This is not bad. Yeah, see, it's like a peachy and then like a golden yellow color. The little brush came out. I didn't realize it came with a mirror. Huh? I'm going to take that lighter shade for my nose. This is the bronzer. And the darker one for my chin. A lot of fallout. Whoa, that is dark. I'm gonna go into that lighter color and see if maybe I could tone down that. Yeah, that's too dark. But they only had one bronzer and one highlighter. Put some of the highlighter down my nose. And then last for the face, they also come with translucent powder. Let's see if that lightens me or whatever. It's only one shade of translucent powder. Yeah, that definitely did the trick. But my under eyes still look dark. That lightened the whole look. I think the only thing I need is to have lighter color under the eyes. So I used this Wet n Wild all over stick. I love it. And I just put a little bit, just swiped a little bit of black under the eyes. In the inner corner, I'm going to put some of the highlighter. When it gets in your eye, it's a little bit irritating, but it's like not one of those horrible irritatings. Last part is the lips. I always do that last. Now this is a jumbo lip pencil, so you can use this as a lipstick, but I'm just gonna use it as a liner. And just like the shadows, this came with like a cool, a warm, and a neutral lipstick. Lipstick. That's pretty. I like that. Very creamy. And then it has a lip gloss. I don't like when the stoppers prevent the product from coming out. I hate that. I didn't feel like putting anything, any of the colors in my hair today. I just wasn't feeling it today. I just wasn't feeling to do, you know, hair mascara today. So yeah, so overall, except for the foundation, it is a BB cream per se, not really a full coverage foundation. I usually put a luminous on my liquid highlighters. I use that, and you see it all over Instagram too. They do it. They use that as the base color, and because in the winter mediums will be too dark for me, I will put whatever liquid highlighters I have, because I don't like them. So I use them as a base primer. And because BB creams can be sheer, it just showed right through. So I didn't really like that. This is definitely something that I would have to use only in the summer. The bronzer was very, very dark. I finally got that smoothed out. I still can see right here. I can't seem to get this. I'm just not a born blender. But you know, I tried using the lighter color for my nose, the darker color for my chin, and I believe each one has a matte and shimmer. So the nose one is more, I think, is the shimmer, and this one is more matte, the color I used here. Highlighter, the gold, I think it's got a shimmery gold, and the other one's more matte, so that's why I use that to kind of blend out because of my double chin, I just do right here, you know. The lipsticks I love. The mascara doesn't really do much. So I just kind of try to get it to blend the lashes with my real lashes. I'm awful at putting on lashes. I never get them right, or it's very rare that I get them right. I do like the lashes. They're not dramatic like they say they are. These actually look really nice, and like I would say this is more natural than the other ones. The other ones, like, nobody's even gonna see these. The eyeshadow, it's very pigmented, but it chunks, just chunks come off of it. Not even a powder, but like chunks of it come off. And at that rate, I think I might be hitting pan on the lid color, pretty quickly. I think the blush was also very chunky. No, this. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see the fallout in there. Just the fallout is just ridiculous. That's the only thing I would say. I do like the translucent powder because I think it brought it all together, because that was just too dark for me. So this is definitely something I would use in the summer. The concealer is too dark, so I would use it as a base to a lighter color. In the summer, it'd probably work, but a darker color usually hides the wrinkles. A lighter color brings them out more. But I think the lighter color kind of complements your face better than putting a darker concealer out. That doesn't look right. So yeah, love the lip products. Very, very creamy. And they're, see men going sound like that. But I think they're pigmented. I think that everything was pigmented for a gas station. But 7-Eleven is been around for a while, and it's not just a gas station. It kind of reminds me of Wawa, even though my son says no, but they have food there, like a Buc-ee's. And I mean, it's probably the lowest, if you were to rate them, it would probably be lower than definitely a Wawa or a Buc-ee, but Buc-ee is a place that we have here.
Can I just say that Buc-ee's is the Texas version of Wawa's?
Yes, it is. It is. So 7-Eleven is usually all over the place. I know, I think, I don't know if it was Jersey or even New York, we would pass by 7-Eleven sometimes. They have the big gulp. So I don't know, I just got excited. And overall, I do like it. The mascara does nothing. These pen liners, they dry out really fast, so I don't expect that to last long. And the lashes are nice, but they're not dramatic like they say. And then the foundation didn't really give me a full coverage, the BB cream. So, but being so dark, it did seem to hide, any flaws I had. But anyway, so I would definitely give this a thumbs up. I wouldn't say it's 100%. I would say it's more like 75%. I like it, and it's something that I will enjoy using it. So yeah, so that's my 7-Eleven Beauty, Simple Me Beauty, it's called. And like I said, they had like nail buffers, nail polish remover. It also had wipies, and they were pretty good. My favorite is like the Yes 2s. Even Mary Kay has pretty good like wipies, but they're not wet wipies. You have to wet them, but they have really good ones. Yes 2 has pretty good ones. Anything else I've tried is really not all that. But I have to say this wasn't bad. I just used it. It's not bad. I used it to clean, under my eyes when I was done doing my makeup. So, and it did the job. It did the job. It was nice and wet. And I tried the dollar store ones. They were a little irritating. They weren't all that. So yeah, overall, I would probably give this a 75 to 80% good. Definitely not high end, but I guess it's more along the lines of drugstore. So yeah,